Okafor, and I'm your trusted real estate investment advisor in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. And I'm about to introduce to you a game changer in your real estate portfolio. Trust me, if you've ever dreamt of owning or shortlets, popularly called Airbnb in Lagos, Nigeria, this is your chance. Eko Paragon is your best bet. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, picture this. Imagine owning a luxurious 5-star hotel room in Lagos, and you can do with it whatever you want to. You can use it for Airbnb, you can live here, you can rent it out, you can use it for, short-term or even long-term rental income, whatever you want to do with it. It's just like owning a room in Eko hotels. But this time around, you are the landlord. That is what it means. The concept of Eko Paragon is just like combining, all the features you have in a 5-star hotel and what you have in a residence, right? So it has all the hotel features, but this time around, it is a residence. You own it, right? So what makes Eko Paragon stand out? I'm going to list out all the features you're going to be having in Eko Paragon hotels, and you'll see that these are the things also that you're going to have in a 5-star hotel, right? And this is just to put it into perspective, right? For you to know what is happening here, for you to know what Eko Paragon is all about. The features, amenities, and the services that you're going to be getting right here in Eko Paragon includes, and are not limited to this, concierge services, full housekeeping, just like you have in hotels. You're going to have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. There's going to be a lounge here. There's going to be a cinema. There's going to be fine dining, buffet-styled fine dining, just like you have in hotels. There's going to be 24/7 a la carte. There's also going to be 24/7 access to gym. We're going to have gyms here. We're going to have, a clinic stroke wellness center, and we're going to have valet parking. In fact, a lot. We're going to have laundromats. Every single thing you see in a 5-star hotel, that's what you're going to see here, right? And that's because we're building this place specifically for Airbnb. It does not mean you can't live here. You can also live here. You can rent it out. You can even lock it up, whatever you want to do with your investments. But we are building it specifically for Airbnb. And why is that? In fact, in the past 5 years, right, we've noticed that a lot of real estate investors, especially Nigerians in diaspora, they don't just want to invest. They want things that would give them money. They want things that would give them passive income. And then we've seen that we've really not had people bridging that gap or trying to meet that need. And that is where Eko Paragon comes in. Okay, we are building a house, and we're going to build it specifically, right? It's going to be tailored to an Airbnb. And this time around, we're taking off the burden of management from you. We've also noticed that one major problem we have with Airbnb here in Lagos or even anywhere, and these are issues that investors face, are problems of management. They're always looking for who will manage the Airbnb for them. They're always scared of people, breaking in and, living with their furnitures and everything. So this time around, the company has decided to also step in to meet that need. So they are not just building, they are also going to manage it for you. And of course, at a fee, a very, very minimal management fee. So you don't have to worry. All you just need to do is hand it over to them, and you will be getting your own part of the money. And whenever you want to come into the country and you want to stay, you can just reach out to them. Oh, for this 1 month, I'm coming back. I want to stay in my house. And that is it. So it is just as simple as ABC. So the only thing you need to do is just invest. What are we really selling here? We have the business executive suite, which is our 1-bedroom apartments, selling for 65 million naira. We have the signature suite, which is a 2-bedroom apartment, selling for 75 million naira. And we have the presidential suite, which is a 3-bedroom terrace duplex plus BQ, selling for 105 million naira. And with an initial deposit of 5 million, 10 million, and 20 million naira, you can key into any of those units and you can get started right now. Now, look at the progress on our terrace duplexes. This project is in its fourth month, and look at how far we've gone. Look at the progress so far. And that is to tell you that workers are working here every single time to make sure you get delivery of your purchase, because I understand that when buying an off-land project, this is the fear that every investor have. Will they deliver? Will they complete the project? And I'm telling you that yes, Eko Paragon is on course to deliver to you, and that is why you can see the progress of this project. Every single time you come here, you will always see that they've made tremendous progress. And for our apartment, the apartment is still in its foundation stage. It's going to be, it's going to be a high-rise apartment, and you can see how far the apartment unit is going. Now, I didn't mention that this project is in partnership with the Lagos State government, and that guarantees you security on your investment. Yes, this project is in partnership with the Lagos State government. And of course, the Lagos State government is going to give their own rules, and they will also make sure that you are able to complete. Yes, that is a guarantee that you have that this project will be completed. The Lagos State government is involved. And of course, they must have seen that you have capacity, right? You have your own equity, at least to finish the project to a particular point before they can even get involved. That's number one. Number two, they will make sure that you follow every single requirement when it comes to approvals, all the necessary approvals you need to get from LAS, PPPA, from LAPSCA and other relevant authorities, even from the material testing lab, even down to, in fact, every single material used here, even down to the water, was tested. Yes, that is what being in partnership with the Lagos State government entails. You have to do every single thing according to the books. And of course, when it comes to space management, you can see what we have here. You can see the space here between these two terraces. When you look at the average projects you have in Lagos houses, you will not see this kind of space. But because they are dealing with Lagos State government made sure that they left a certain percentage, right? A certain percentage of the land in this project for green areas. They left certain percentages, to space. Even some developers, trust me, this place, another terrace duplex should enter here. So there's a lot of spacing between the units. There are lots of spaces for green areas. And trust me, this place will be everything you dream of and more, because we're building it to the standard of a 5-star hotel. And trust me, you're going to get exactly what you are paying for. So all my investors that have been asking me about Shortlet, I need a Shortlet in Lekki, I need a Shortlet in Lagos, I need to be making money. Congratulations, you are just in luck, because Eko Paragon is just here to meet that need. And trust me, you should join the moving trade right now, because the prices will not stay like this. I've been in the real estate space for a long time to see that deals like this don't last. They get sold out very, very fast. So if you want to join the League of Investors that will be earning passive income on this project and in Lagos generally, you need to call me right away so that we can inspect and we can get you one of those units for yourself.